So the first card you have your past is the Five of Wands. Yes, conflict. So I'm seeing that, you're ready for a conflict. You're ready and waiting for something to happen. It's like you're anticipating something. You're waiting for this conflict. So it's like, stressful feelings were developing, and, someone was taking things closer and closer to the edge with their behavior. And you're just waiting and waiting for them to do something. They could have behaved in this really terrible way in the past, and you were thinking, right, just wait one more move and I'll do something. It's like you were sitting there waiting for this person. And yes, there was an atmosphere building, because you're just waiting for the person to say something or do something. And yes, I hope this makes sense. I'm just really feeling this stress and this tension when I see this card. And I can't see whether this person actually did come out and say something in the end, but you were just sitting there waiting, and this tension was in the air while you're waiting for them to do something. The next card you have your past is the Eight of Cups. Sorry, not the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. Yes, I love the Ace of Cups. You're quite open at this time. This is a card where, what I'm seeing is you're being open emotionally. Very open emotionally, very emotional, in a good way though. So what I'm seeing is that someone opened up to you and told you something that they only share with very few people. And, this helped you to open up to them as well. So I'm seeing this really great, openness between you and someone else. And you're sharing something. You're sharing something. It could be a very deep story. It could be something very close to your heart that you're opening up and sharing with this person. And you're opening up your emotions as well. And this person's really, they were sharing with you too at this time. So there's this free flow of sharing and emotions between you and this person. This could be an old friend, this could be, someone in your family, but you've known this person for a long time and you feel totally comfortable with this person. So I just feel really comfortable and really easy with this when I see this card. I also do feel a little bit of tension because you're opening up and exposing things that usually you wouldn't expose to anyone else at all, and that's what they're doing too. But this is a share, this is an exchange of this emotion and these deep feelings that you have. So it's quite equal. It feels a little bit of tension, but not really. Mostly it's very comfortable. The last card you have your past is the Hermit. So yes, because this is next to the Ace of Cups, I'm seeing that this has also been a time of healing for you. So you're healing from something. There was some time where, you're feeling really insecure for a long time, and, you're even feeling a bit anxious for a long time. And I'm seeing that this is about trust. You weren't trusting someone in your past, or it could be that you felt that this lack of trust for someone made you wonder whether you can trust anyone at this time, and then you're feeling a bit insecure because of that. But then I'm seeing that, after a while you realised what was happening or what was going on in a certain way. Yes, you found out what was going on or something like that. It's something like you found out or something came to light. And, even though finding this out was really stressful for you, the fact that you finally knew about it, that it came to light, was actually a relief for you. Because instead of floundering around in the dark, you could suddenly see what was going on. It was all in front of you, you could see. And, this was a relief. So after this came about and after this came to light, you found out what this was, you were able to start healing. And that's what happened with this Hermit. You were healing. You're just by yourself healing, just recovering from this whole big thing that went on. And then, as you kept on healing and recovering, you were feeling a lot more peaceful in yourself. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have for your present is the Page of Cups. I'm sorry. It's because I'm tired, because I'm behind in all these. I'm rushing, and I don't mean to rush. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to concentrate. Okay, I'll concentrate. Yes, so I'm looking at the Page of Cups. Yes, this is emotion. This is still emotion. I'm still seeing these emotions that I'm seeing with the Ace of Cups. I'm still feeling this. Yes, you're still going through this emotional time, and you're introspective of this time. You're thinking of your internal feelings and what's going on inside yourself. And you're actually quite sensitive as well at this time. So not in a negative way. I'm not seeing that you're sensitive toward other people. It's not that, they say things and you take things to heart and you get upset. It's not that kind of sensitive. It's a good sensitive. It's like you're strongly connected to your feelings. I'm also seeing someone close to you. So this could be your partner, or could be someone you're dealing with romantically or something like that. And I'm seeing that you've been wanting to come out and tell them something for a while, and that's what you're going to be doing at this time. You're going to be telling them something. So this is an emotional thing that you're going to be telling them. You're going to be using your emotions. It's to do with your emotions. You're going to be telling them this thing with this person, but it's something very important, because I think I'm seeing that you've been rehearsing something that you've been wanting to say for a while. You've been working out how to say this and the right time to say this, but you're going to come out and say this at this time. That's what I'm seeing. The next card you have your present is the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here is strength, and I'm seeing loyalty as well. And I'm seeing someone who's smart and someone who won't be played with, actually. So maybe you've been played with, maybe you've been fooled with, and maybe this is what was happening in the Hermit. The Hermit made you heal from that. And now you're a lot stronger at this time with the Queen of Pentacles, and you won't let anyone fool you again. So you could have been given someone chances in your past, lots and lots of chances, and I'm seeing maybe you gave someone maybe too many chances in your past. But at this time you're thinking about how you've become a lot wiser and a lot stronger since that time. And yes, you're a generous person, you're a very loyal person. I am seeing a lot of loyalty in this card. So you're generous and you're loyal, but you're not a fool. And I'm seeing that you've learned lessons from the way things were, or from the way, this thing happened, the way something happened before the Hermit card, that time before that, where you weren't trusting someone or something. Yes, you've really learned from this. You've really learned from this time. So the last card you have your present is the Two of Wands. So I'm seeing there could be a positive outcome, I'm seeing, with this conversation. So what I'm seeing is you'll have this conversation with this person in the Page of Cups. And this is an emotional conversation. So it could be a romantic conversation. I am seeing it's a romantic conversation. It's an emotional conversation. Again, I'm seeing that. And there'll be ups and downs when you have this conversation. It might go one way, it might go another way. There might be twists and turns in this conversation. But in the end, it will be positive. The result will be positive. It will turn out really well in the end. That's what I'm seeing. The first card you have in your future is the King of Wands. So you're going to be feeling a lot stronger as well at this time. So there's a lot of strength now coming to you. And, you're going to be feeling a lot more confident as well. And I'm seeing a situation, this could be in the workplace or something work-related, but you're going to have a very clear sense of right and wrong about you. This might be a bit misguided, actually. Just be careful, because some situations aren't exactly right or wrong. There are lots of shades in between that. A lot. There are a lot of different things that go on where it isn't actually very clear. And that's where you might be forgetting something. You might be not seeing all the information or something like that. I'm seeing something like that where you actually feel you might even be arguing with someone and saying, this is right, this is right, this is right. And the situation might not be like that. It's going to be a lot more, there are going to be a lot of shades of grey in between this. It's not going to be completely right or wrong. That's what I'm seeing. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I know it's a bit vague. That's what I'm seeing there. The next card you have in your future is the World. So this is a reminder to you. That's what I'm seeing. You've got something that you've been in the process of doing this for a while, or it's like an ambition that you've been thinking about, or it's not thinking, you've been doing something with this ambition for a while, and it's something you really, really wanted in the beginning. But at this time in your future, you could be losing interest or even wanting to give up on this thing. But don't give up on this thing. I'm thinking you shouldn't give up on this thing. It's really worth it. It's just a hurdle. You just have to move forward. You just have to jump over this hurdle, and you have more hurdles, but just keep going. This is worth it. That's what I'm seeing. So the last card you have in your future is the Eight of Cups. So again, yes, this is you feeling tempted to walk away from this thing. This is this ambition. Don't do this. You've dreamt of this for a long time. You've wanted to achieve this for a long time. You're going to have hurdles in this process. You're going to have them. You're going to have some hard ones, but it's worth it. Keep going. So this time in your future, yes, this is what's happening. You're tempted to stop. Don't give up on this. That's what I'm seeing. Yes, that's what I'm seeing. Don't give up. Don't give up on this thing. This is an ambition you've had for a long time.